What's up, future millionaires? How much is making $10,000 a month working from home changed my life? Well, stick to the end of this video and I'll show you how I make money pressing buttons on my computer, being able to eat and afford Chipotle every day, and play Fortnite every night. Ready to join me? Let's go. Alright guys, so I'm going to grab the mail right now, but before I get into what my actual day-to-day life looks like, I figured I'd tell you about a little bit where I came from, because I feel like some of you guys might relate. About a year and a half ago, I was in college at Kansas State University studying architectural engineering. Knew it paid good money, engineers make good money. I liked it somewhat, I was good at it, but what I really came to find was when I was in college, I figured out that my real goal was just become a millionaire and live a lifestyle of freedom where I can do whatever I want every day, just like I'm doing right now, make motivational videos for you guys. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to be a millionaire and be able to do whatever I wanted to do in life, whether it's travel wherever I want to travel, because if you don't have money, you can't do that. Other thing I came to realize is, I mean, if you have a job, it becomes hard to travel all the time like you want to anyways. But besides that, I figured out that I could become a millionaire and be living the life that I wanted to live a lot sooner than I would have if I had become an engineer. Everybody's looking right now because I have this camera. It's kind of funny, but I realized that I could get to where I wanted to be a lot sooner than it would have taken me. It would have taken me about 35 years old to become a millionaire. Probably longer than that if I was to do the engineering route, start my own engineering firm, etc. What I started to learn is I could do this in a couple of years, all through online business. So that's what I'll be talking about here today, and that's what I'm gonna be showing you how I did. So that's the reason I decided to drop out of college, and that's what got me here today, because I had the balls to actually do it. I was also working a 9-to-5 job after I dropped out of college. I needed some money to live on, so I got a job for a little bit. So that's the other part of my story, and why I wanted to share that with you is because I feel like a lot of you guys might have a similar story, be in a similar position. So I want you guys to know that this is possible for you to be able to do too. I was in a 9-to-5 job, so whether you're in high school, in college, in a 9-to-5, I was able to get out of that, and I was able to create this lifestyle for myself. So let's jump right into it. Let me take you through my day. All right, so we made it inside, got the casting couch over here. And no, if you guys are wondering, that's not how I make my money online. Now, I want you guys to notice something about, I live in a pretty humble apartment. I mean, I could be affording something else. Maybe I'll move something soon. But that's the thing about, if you really want to become a millionaire, you got to think about, you can't just spend all the money that you make or you're never going to get where you want to be. You have to think about, how can I invest this money to make it even bigger? So that's why I live humbly a lot of times. That's something you got to remember. Now, this apartment, I live in Kansas City area. This apartment is a steal. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, about $890 a month. Yeah, it's a steal for some of you guys out. For this kind of house in LA where I want to end up living, it'd be about $4 or $5 grand for the same quality. And it's not even like that high quality, but let's do a quick tour. Well, I'm not gonna do a tour, but I'm gonna walk you through my day a little bit. Well, first thing, obviously, the main thing that I do when I wake up is I work. This is my workstation right here. And this is where I do this is where I spend a vast majority of my time during the day, just sitting here, pressing buttons. It's kind of funny when you think about it, that I'm literally just making money by pressing a couple buttons. Now, obviously I'm making a video right now, but I can make money just completely by pressing buttons, especially with affiliate marketing. You can actually make that happen. So what I do, I spend about most of my morning here, start working about 9 o'clock a.m. I usually wake up like 8:30. I wake up whenever I naturally wake up. I don't use an alarm clock, which I absolutely love. It makes me so much more productive, and I don't get that tired feeling all the time. I try to go to bed before 12 o'clock p.m., get at least 8-9 hours of sleep. I feel like I actually need that much sleep. Some of you guys will argue with me on that, but that's besides the point. I'm not talking about sleep today. First thing, get up in the morning, wash my face, put my contacts in, etc., brush the teeth, walk over here to the kitchen, get some coffee going, get me some of that, oh goodness, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but gotta get you some of that Kino Body sparkling water. I do intermittent fasting, by the way, if any of you guys do that, if you're into fitness stuff, health stuff, do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until at least 12 o'clock p.m. It just helps me stay in the weight range that I want to stay in. I like to be looking lean year round. If any of you guys are into that, you know what I mean. So like I said, after I get the coffee, I come back, go to work at my computer, sit in this beautiful chair, and just get to work. Work for about a couple hours. I have a to-do list on Trello. Trello is an app manager. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys real quickly. So as you can see on the left there, that's my to-do today, to-do tomorrow. The nice thing I can do is move around all these things. And this is just how I keep organized. Because when I wake up in the morning, I already have my list of stuff that I gotta do right here. I just wake up, just start getting shit done. The thing too is I have a personal assistant who help me out with some of that stuff. Sometimes I'll see some of the stuff on my to-do list and I'll pass that on to him. That's another nice thing. Always be thinking about, if you're trying to start an online business, if you already started one, always be thinking about how you can automate this, because in the end, what you really want is freedom. You don't want your business to own you. You want to own your business. So with that said, you always have to be automating stuff so that you should never have to be completely reliant on yourself being active. So like, for example, if you go on a week of vacation, you should still be making money. That's one thing to keep in mind. And with a normal job, you can't do that. So unless, well, I mean, you get vacation pay, but I mean like for a long period of time. So what's next? Like I showed you at the beginning, I always grab that daily Chipotle. That's that's kind of funny because that's actually one of my favorite things about this, that I can be able to afford Chipotle like every day. It ends up being about $470 a month, but it's kind of funny. I used to work at Chipotle actually, and I still, now today, I made about $9 an hour at Chipotle. I still go and eat there every single day. That's much I love it. So first, after I finish off the first part of my work day, I usually end up going to the gym. And then after the gym, get a good workout in, I end up going to Chipotle, or I'll reheat some chicken or rice or whatever I've made days before. Depends how I'm feeling that day, whether I'm feeling that kind of food or not. Throughout that time when I'm eating Chipotle, stuff like that, usually I watch some YouTube videos, whether it's Fortnite videos, whatever it is. And then finally, guess what's next? You can already guess. Come back to the computers over here, pound out a couple more hours of work. Usually this is the time when I'll record a video like this, maybe do a couple of things like clean up the house. I actually do hot yoga meditation, which is actually surprisingly started to kind of fall in love with it. So that's another thing you guys can try out. Meditation really it helps you with your awareness in your life, which basically allows you to be happier, because you're just happier in the regular state of life, because you need to not only be happy when you're on vacation, when you're doing whatever you want to do, but you also want to be happy throughout your day-to-day life. Even if you're at a 9-to-5 job, you can still be happy if you learn how to, I guess, kind of control your emotions and stuff like that, and be more aware and just in the moment. Other thing I do before bed is you also got to be remembering, if you have one, is with my fiance, always trying to remember. I don't do this every day, even though I should, but a big thing is remembering to spend time with them, or your family, or your friends, because I mean, just spending time with other people is just a really important thing. Gotta remember the 4 main pillars: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Gotta have all 4. Luckily for me, I've gotten just about all 4 at the age of 20. The only one I really have left is wealth, and once I probably get to over the $1 million per year mark, then I'll be pretty much there. So I already got the other 3. Health, pretty much got it down. Love, pretty much got that down. That one, I honestly got a little bit lucky. If you guys are trying to find love, then it just comes down to a lot of testing. And you also got to think about love and getting relationships. Is if you're good at sales, you'll be good at getting relationships. Well, not necessarily, but they do work a little bit. It's all psychology. If you can figure out, and I know it's kind of messed up to play games, but that's how it works. If you guys want to get into that, we can get into that another day. And then the last one, happiness. That one just comes with building a life that you love to do what you do every day, and also just being more happy, living in the moment, and getting to do the things you want to do. So super glad I've gotten 3 out of those 4, almost 4 out of those 4 at the age of 20. So it's really amazing. So that's why I wanted to share this video with you guys. And don't expect this to happen overnight. To start building those pillars has taken me years, but it hasn't taken me insanely long amount of time. I pretty much started with health, then next I built up like the love side of it, and that one, like I said, it was a little bit of luck, but there's other ways to sort it out too if you don't get as lucky as I did. And then pretty much the next thing, I guess, would be happiness and me getting to work from home. And the last one that I've been working on and I'm getting close to is the wealth side of it, so that I can have the freedom to do whatever I want, travel the world, etc. So build one of those up at a time. You can build a couple of them up at a time even, but the main thing is just build habits. You can't do this overnight. You just got to get better every single day, and you will be so much happier. I think this is a good way to put it. The rate at which you are getting better is the happier you will be. It's kind of an interesting way, but I found it very true as far as what really causes happiness. So with that said, hope you guys enjoy the next part. All right, so welcome to the second half of this video. Thank you for sticking it through. So let's jump right into it. What I do to make 6 figures from home at 20 years old. I'm going to keep it real short and simple for you guys. So let's jump right into it. So basically what I do is businesses pay me to bring new customer traffic and leads with Facebook ads. So basically businesses pay me to bring them more customers. That's the main thing of what I do. So if I put my whole, I guess, if somebody asked me, what do? I would simply tell them online marketing, because I do a lot of different things besides this, but this is my main, I guess you would say, income source, what got me started, or what I'm looking to scale up the most. So if you guys have heard of social media marketing, you've probably seen Ty Lopez's ads and stuff on it. I do social media marketing. I do a form of social media marketing, but I do Facebook. I run technically a Facebook ads agency. Sometimes we do YouTube ads as well, but mostly Facebook ads and Instagram ads. So I would consider myself mainly a Facebook ads agency. But how is this different than social media marketing? Basically, the reason I do Facebook ads agency rather than social media marketing is because it's easier to sell and it is less work. Because basically with Facebook advertising, you're basically, I'm telling clients, hey, I'm gonna make you this much and you're gonna pay me this much. That's way easier to sell than try to sell somebody on making posts and stuff on their social media. Because I bring them leads, they can directly see how much money they're making because people are becoming customers. So that's just the basis of what I do. So just to show you guys like how much I've made over the course of April. It's May 3rd right now, the day I'm recording this. I made over $10,000, and I've made over 10,000 3 or 4 months in a row. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4, but it is a pretty consistent income. And the nice thing about it, more than consistent, is that I can scale this up so huge. And that's what I've been working on right now. Scaling this up big time, getting to the $100,000 per month mark so I can be making $1 million a year. That's my next stepping stone. My first source of income, the main one, and now it isn't the biggest, but it used to be the biggest. And I'm still looking to grow this more and more every single month. Is social media marketing clients. So I made $4,500 in April from that. And that's the running Facebook ads and things like that. I have a 6-figure agency program, basically teaching people how to start a Facebook ads agency from scratch and how to get the clients completely start to finish. And also kind of teaches business owners, like if a business owner, I've had business owners join this as well, so they can learn how to do it for their own business. Affiliate marketing. This is another form of online marketing. I made affiliate marketing. My 2 methods were for that: YouTube video and also ClickFunnels. So YouTube is, I guess, my main way of doing affiliate marketing, but you can do affiliate marketing through Facebook ads as well. I just don't find the point of me doing I'd rather promote my own product with an advertisement than promote somebody else's product, but that's what I make from affiliate marketing. And the nice thing about affiliate marketing is this is completely passive. This comes to me every single month, even though I built this up like 4 months ago. I am still making $1,000 a month from this because they're recurring software. It is ClickFunnels and Morpheus and Instagram growth software, and people pay monthly for that, each of those. So I basically make a commission every single month from that for doing nothing. And I also made some money from consulting. I don't do a ton of consulting, and I'm not really trying to do it because consulting, you can't scale up. You can only do a limited amount of time of it because consulting, people pay by the hour usually. So that's why I don't do a lot of consulting. And I charge I'll be honest, my prices are pretty, like, it's not cheap, but it's more than well worth it because people make such a good return on investment from it. And YouTube, that's just an extra money. That's like my Chipotle money. That's just from YouTube ad revenue. So even though I got a ton of views, you can't make money off YouTube that much alone. Now, if you combine it with the affiliate marketing, you actually could, but from YouTube alone, not so much. And then my other sources of income would be stock and cryptocurrency investments. And the reason I put not applicable there is because I'm not going to I didn't actually technically make any profits because I didn't pull out any of my investments. I would only count it as a profit if I actually took my investments out. So that's why I don't have it on here. Because I mean, you never know. It could go down tomorrow, but I have investments that I basically just leave them there for years for the most part. I mean, it's better than just money sitting in the bank. So I just put some of my extra money into those and let them grow over time, and I'll take them out eventually. But as of right now, I can't really say I've gained profit or not. Why would somebody pay you to get them clients? And I'll give you guys a quick summary of how I do the social media marketing. How I get clients from it. And one thing somebody might say watching this video, like, oh, you're making more off your program teaching people how to do it than you are getting social media marketing clients. Trust me, I did not do that on purpose. People have just loved this program so much because, I mean, even think about it, if you were just even if I was just doing social media marketing alone, my life would still be so much better than it was before. So really what I'm doing is I'm teaching people how to be able to quit their job, because then from there they can spend more time creating these other things down here that if I was never started with social media marketing, I could have never created these things down here that generated me more income because I wouldn't have had the time to do it. This is what allowed me, the social media marketing was what allowed me to quit my job and do this. But I'm still working on bringing this up to $10,000 a month. And the other reason, and I want to talk about this, and you can skip ahead a couple of seconds if you guys are brand new here and you don't really care about this that much, but I just want to make sure you guys that are following me regularly, I'm not just going to be one of those people that makes all of their money selling courses. I want to be someone that's a real business owner that's down in the trenches as well, and that's working to build up their I guess, real business. I mean, if you really think about it, they're all real businesses. But as far as this one goes, I am mostly looking for, the thing that makes it hard for me to scale this up is that digital products. I can sell infinite amount of digital products. I can't sell an infinite amount of marketing because I have to put in, every new client I get, I have to put in a huge amount of work. That's what makes that really hard to scale up. And I want to make sure my clients get really amazing results. That's why it's harder for me to scale this up than it is to scale this up. So hopefully that makes sense as to why I ended up to overcome this, but I'm still going to be working on this. I mean, to be honest, I can probably never get this as high as this could be, because this I can scale infinitely. This I cannot scale infinitely. That's just the thing of digital products. But what I might do, for example, is I might create a program that teaches personal trainers how to market themselves. And I could do that as a digital program. So that's kind of a new route that I'm thinking of taking. Instead of doing all of the marketing for them, create a program that will teach them how to do the marketing. That's just an idea that I am working on right now. And I haven't started on that yet, but it's just another source of income. So you guys can let me know what your thoughts are on that. But as far as this goes, I am mostly focused on getting high ticket clients rather than, I could pull in like a couple $1,000 clients pretty quickly. But the thing is, high quality is, and once you get to know this business more, social media marketing, Facebook ads agency, the quality of your client is everything, because it's just a complete waste of time to get a client for a month. I can get 100 clients a month at $1,000 a piece, but there's so few businesses that are actually really good clients to work with. And I mean, it's just like finding someone to marry. It's hard to find the right one, because you'll get clients that are just, be honest, they can be a-holes, or maybe they just they're not very good at sales. So you give them leads, but they're not very good at closing them. But with that said, there's a lot of people out there that are really good businesses to work with, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get $3,000 per month plus clients only, for the most part, to just focus down on that and just focus on higher ticket clients, because then I can put my work into less number of clients. And I've also been this has been growing slower because I'm building systems so that I can duplicate this rather than trying to just start from scratch with every new client. I'm building systems with this. I've been focusing on one of my major clients and just building a system for literally everything, so that I can just copy and paste that over to my next client once I get them. So it's a lot faster to scale them up. And I can also, for example, record videos on how to do all this, so I can hire somebody and they can just watch the videos, and then they can do it for the client themselves, and I don't have to do it myself anymore. But that's why this is harder to scale than this. It's just a fundamental thing of business. So don't bash on people if they're making more money on their digital courses. Like I know, for example, like Tanner J. Fox, people bash him because he makes a lot more money on his Amazon course than he makes on Amazon. But it's just, the difference is the scalability. You can't scale Amazon infinitely. Just like I can't scale social media marketing infinitely, but with a digital product, you can scale it pretty much infinitely. So that's the main difference there. And that's the one thing you guys got to know. Sorry, I went on a little bit too long there, but so with that said, I just want to jump into, why would somebody pay you to get them clients, and why businesses pay me to get them clients? I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I said, I bring a dentist or a chiropractor, one client, and they make $4,000, $8,000 from that client over the course of like a year or 2 years. That's lifetime value. So the main thing is, you got to remember, if you decide to get into this business, or you're thinking about getting in this business, is it's not just about how much you make them instantly. It's about how much that client is going to stay with them, how much that client is going to make for them when they stay with them. Because think about it, if dentist, you come back every 6 months, you come back, sometimes you'll have cavities, and those are even more money for the dentist. So that's why it ends up being this high. And this is how, so you bring them literally just 10 clients in a month's time, you make them $40,000, $80,000. That's kind of the return on investment you can expect. You bring them 20, you bring them $80,000 to $160,000. 30 clients, you bring them $120,000 to $240,000. Just bring them 5 clients in a month's time, you bring them $20,000 to $40,000. You can easily charge $1,500 a month for that. That's why this is so easy. So how do you bring them results? Pretty simple. And you guys have seen this before if you've been on my channel. One thing I'll go over, just to mention, I'm going to go over affiliate marketing too at the end of this. So stick to the end if you actually want to see that as well. But Facebook ads, this is how I bring them results. I have a Facebook ad. You guys have seen Facebook ads. If you go on your Facebook right now, you scroll down, you're going to see an ad. Most of them are going to be bad ads. So that's why we can stand out, and I can get these clients amazing results, because I have the secrets to making good ads, basically, which you can find out by watching my other videos. And in the ads, we make an offer for something of value for free or a reduced price. For example, we might do a 1-week free trial to a gym. We send them to a lead form where we capture their name, phone number, email, and I'll show you guys a real life example what this looks like in a sec. And then we send them to a thank you page, deliver that offer And then we basically, from there, the business has their phone number instantly texted to them through the system that I set up. And the business calls them up on the phone, gets them to come in for their pass, schedules them for a tour, whatever. So this is like an example gym ad. So that's what it looks like on Facebook. They get sent to a lead form like this, which actually, since Facebook has their info, it's automatically in here, even though it's not shown here. And all they have to do is press submit. Then they get sent to a thank you page, and it basically tells them what to do from there. That is pretty much what I do. That's how I simply generate income for businesses. The really nice thing about this is once I get this system set up for a business, it takes me very few hours of work. Like for that client, specifically that gym client, it takes me about I would say as far as managing the ads, it literally takes me like 30 minutes a week. So 2 hours a month about. That's how little work goes into it. Now, it might take me a little bit more to meet with them. I would say maybe like it could take you about 5 hours a month on everything. If you have everything optimized, set up, you can work less than 5 hours a month. And that's actually accurate. I've had months with that client. I've worked to like 4 hours about. The nice thing is too, it's the gym that I go to, so I can just meet with them while at the gym. So think about that too. So as far as making a program, you can't really make a program teaching somebody how to do it until you've done it yourself. So you just need to learn and choose something else first, or you try to teach somebody else how to do it, because you need to understand everything, or else you're not going to be able to provide people the value on how to do it. Other thing is affiliate marketing. And the way I did affiliate marketing was through YouTube videos. And you basically just make a YouTube video reviewing something, and you offer them the affiliate offer that you're doing. Simple as that. I mean, you can find plenty of videos on YouTube teaching how to do that. I have a couple on my YouTube channel too. You can also do affiliate marketing through Instagram, which I have a video on. You can check out. Other ways through Facebook ads, but that's more complicated. I would check out my friend. Oh, actually, I have a video on that too that you can check out. You just look through my channel, look for affiliate marketing. But besides that, I think I talk about one of my friends that does that as well in one of those videos. Consulting, this you can actually make good money on. Consulting, you can consult on literally anything. The hardest part about consulting is finding the clients. If I was to recommend anything for that, just YouTube. And I know Sam Ovens is like the best consulting person out there. So he's the guy to go to when it comes to consulting if you decide to get into a program for it. And then YouTube, just simple as posting videos that people want to watch. That's how simple YouTube is. Of course, it's not that much money, but the reason I do YouTube is to more or less, I can get sales for these other two here from YouTube. But with that said, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions on how I do this, leave them down in the comments below. Like I said, everything else more specific on how to do this is all over my YouTube channel. I've made tons and tons of videos on this stuff. But the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is to share how I did this with my life, how I went from college 9 to 5, and then I'm actually just sitting at home right now working a couple hours. Play Fortnite in a second. I'm recording this video for you guys. And I honestly love helping other people like you, so that's why I make these videos. So with that said, hope you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you want more videos just like this one, or you want some more motivational video. I actually have a motivational video that you probably want to see coming out in a week or less. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Oh, and I just figured I'd throw this in here real quickly. Throw in my income, like proof of income, so you guys can see that I'm not just making this stuff up on how much I'm making. This is the month of April. In total sales, made $2,500 on this one. On Stripe, did total volume of $6,000 about, and on PayPal did total volume of about $5,500. So this is just to show you guys proof real quick. If you guys don't think I'm doing a trick, I'll refresh the pages, because I know there's some trick or something you can actually do to fake these, but I don't know how to do it exactly. But just to show you guys, like, this is real. This is actually how much money I'm making. There you go. So you don't think I'm just making this stuff up. So you actually know that I'm the real deal. So you guys don't have to worry about me making any of this stuff up. I work hard.